guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be playing a game called Save the Planet. But it's actually a mission. And the way it's going to work is we have safe zones here. Okay? The hula hoops are representing the safe zones. There's 4 of them. You guys are obviously already in groups. Now the main goal and objective here is the cooperative can work together as a team. Okay? You guys are going to have to use your relationship with one another and your chemistry, how well you know each other to do this. What's going to happen is you guys need to save your friends in the middle of the circle, which is the planet, and safely bring them back to your safe zone. Okay, but here's the catch. No hands, no feet are allowed. Okay? Only the tools that are here given to you at each safe zone. Like pool noodles, jump rope, gets a little hard, you have to shoot. Okay? But you can see where your chemistry within one another is going to have to come into play. Your relationship with one another and your chemistry. Right?
So my hands or my feet cannot touch the ground?
No, they cannot touch your friend.
They can't touch your friends.
These objects you're using, you're going to use that to bring your friends back to your station, right? Alright, so you guys, as you see, there's a bunch of cones and poly spots in the way of getting back to the planet, right? Those are your evil aliens. They are trying to stop you from bringing your friends off the planet and bringing it back to your spaceship.
Correct.
Alright? So, what we're going to do, right? My 1s are in this green code, 2 are over there, 3's at the other orange, and 4's over here. So we're going to do a practice round, and you guys can test out, feel out the different objects used to carry your friends back to your spaceship.
Start strategizing. Use this practice round to strategize. Come up with your tactics.
What are you over here?
Once we start, it's go time.
Okay, I like this. This is small groups.
Strategize.
They were very clear with the explanation. They have everything set up very well. They're strategizing now, so they're talking first about, because now they know what the rules is, very clear in terms of the expectation. They have to bring everything to the hoop.
Alright, listen up real quick. Listen up. I forgot to mention. Hello, everyone. Right?
Listen up.
If you drop the object or you hit one of the tracks, right? You can use it, and then let's say you drop it, you can pick it back up, try to bring it back. Okay? So our goal is to try to bring back as many friends off the planet into our spaceship. Okay?
Wait, the aliens, the codes are aliens?
There are people aliens trying to evolve.
Okay.
You need to maneuver around them. I mean, they're trying to eat you. You have to maneuver around them.
See, already by default, I can see that this was well planned. This is cooperative learning. They have a problem. The problem has been organized. It's been 3 minutes, which counts as informing. I mean, they need to know what the rules are and what not. 3 minutes into it. Okay, now it's time to start. Time to ready?
Guys, pay attention. See what you guys come up with.
When you bring back your friends, you gotta make sure you put it back inside the loop. Alright? Ready? Go!
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
You have to go through the body, not go around.
Careful with the aliens. Careful. Oh, yeah. No. Pick it back up. Oh, you can't touch the aliens. No. Nobody touch the aliens. Loving these ideas. center.
Bring them all back.
And it's go time.
Hey, spread that out equally. I heard Mickey was I say you use that maple syrup,
All right, guys, pay attention. You guys got your strategies now, right?
So now there's going to be some roles, okay? So many, you guys have the group of 5. All right, so you're going to have 4 retrievers, okay? There's going to be a navigator at each team / timekeeper, okay? So you guys are going to delegate who's going to be the navigator / timekeeper. The navigator is
Someone's gonna navigate.
trying to guide the retrievers through the little aliens, okay? Like I saw. Now go around. You have to make sure you go through your little alien friends. Alright? Alien enemies, sorry. Alright? Yeah, so the group of 5, you guys are sending 4 people out. 1 person to navigate. Group of 4, you guys are sending 3 people out. Okay? So, whoever will be the navigator, please pull out your phone and set a timer for 2 minutes.
Navigator has the phone. The what? Perfect, yes. No, whenever it tells the time. It's just going to be time.
Not to mention, guys, the way the navigator is guiding you, guys have to go backwards, okay? You guys not see the way you're going. Alright, so you guys don't
They can't touch those things. Can't touch the puzzle alone.
Got your phone? All right, perfect. That way you keep track of the time. All right, you guys ready?
You guys have your timer set for 2 minutes? Alright, ready, set, go.
Let's go, guys. It's time now. Let's go. Remember, don't look back. Careful. Navigators, navigate. Navigate.
We cannot throw. We cannot throw.
You guys, there's no organization. Where's the navigator? Who's starting? No, me, I didn't do anything. That was Sal. Yo, Sal. So, go ahead, look up this.
You have to add another rule, but no object is to be thrown. But, yeah.
All right. Guys, pay attention. Let's bring the odds up. Oh, you foot! Guys, it's over. It's over. Just bring the odds. Just back in the circle.
Please do not throw the object. You are bringing it back. Alright, you don't want anybody getting hurt.
okay, everybody with good participation. So perfect. You're seeing that even here at this level, the group tries to get away with the easiest way to get the most equipment. So even here, one thing that you can say at the end is teaching about rules. Teaching about rules, the rules that are important for everything to be in order. So you yourself as a teacher, you're learning this, how groups try to get away with things. You can even set another rule that is going to make it even more difficult for them to get equipment. So that whole bunch of equipment at once just to drag it doesn't work. Perhaps a rule is going to be that the equipment needs to get out of the floor. It cannot be dragged. That's another rule to put. So you see that there's a lot of rules here that can be set for this to be a little bit more challenging for them. And that's actually an extension up. These rules by themselves are increasing the difficulty, so this is an extension up per se. But this is a great activity. Now they have a sheet of paper, they have questions. Of course, now I am sure the group are going to get together and then see what the strategy is, and they're going to be talking about it. They were very clear with the guidance, they were very clear with the type of task. They adapted the rules as based on performance, and everything looked quite organized, quite well planned. At this point, after they fill out this form, I am hoping that in here we have to wait and see what they say. But to address at the end, trying to beat come up with their own rules, so they get away. That's not something that works in our daily living. And then maybe engage in a conversation about that, the importance of following rules and the importance of helping each other when it comes to accomplish a common goal. I like that. Jeremy in this case was talking way more. He was also very clear. I think there was no problem whatsoever. Let's see what they address here.
Alright, so each group we're going to answer, try to keep it different. Alright, if you guys wrote the same thing. Alright, the first question. How did your chemistry and relationship with your partner on the team play a role in your success in completing this task?
We gave roles out to everyone before we went out.
Okay.
Like, you're going to be doing this, you're going to do that, you're going to be the first person to run up and get the stuff. Kind of like that.
Okay. Word of chemistry, I don't know if they would understand. Just make sure that you choose the wording. But yeah, that's a complex question right there.
Our strategy, we just had a strategy to just get as many as we possibly could and chuck it back to our side. Even though we weren't supposed to do that.
I don't know, we really went out there, had a great day.
Alright, and the second question, how did your team communicate under pressure? Like with the time limit?
We can start that off. We used a single word to describe this, and this was gracefully. Gracefully. Talking soft, peaceful to each other, understanding what we had to do in order for our team to win.
Okay. Anyone else?
Ours was not well.
Why is that?
Because we were just kind of like, let's go, hurry up! Like we were yelling at each other.
How do you think you can, wait, hold up. How do you think you can do better instead of just screaming at each other, trying to rush each other?
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. Do you think
Practice
your relationship-
mindfulness techniques.
Do you think your relationship would have been better if you weren't screaming at each other, being mean, with like nicer words?
But we were successful if the pressure got to us.
Alright.